Is this your final decision, Mr. Proctor?
Elizabeth! Elizabeth! I love you, Elizabeth!
John Proctor, I love you. Enough now, it's time.
Elizabeth, tell the
I
kids!
said enough. This is all my fault, John. I should be lynched, not you.
I'll just continue to lighten the road.
I can see the sun now. It's time. John, I gave you the opportunity to sign your name and confess.
But I chose to keep my name and what's left of my dignity.
Okay, well, you're not the only one in this situation. Stop wasting my time. Wait! Abigail, what are you doing here?
Get her out of my sight! She is the reason for all of this!
I confess! I am the witch, not John or any of the others. Stop all this madness and let us continue. We all know you're not the real witch, Abigail. But I mean what I confess. I am the witch.
You've done enough, Abigail. I want you nowhere near my family when I go. And you better stay away from Elizabeth.
John, I can take care of this on my own. You've already claimed the lives of 12, and God knows you don't care if you take another. We know her be a harlot, but no good can come from her confessing now. How about you let me speak? Months have passed, and my love for John still stands. I cannot see him perish for something I have done. I have known John just as he confessed. And why did you lie in my courtroom before? My intentions weren't to turn the town against each other. I just thought that this was the only way for me and John to end up together again.
I've told you countless times, Abigail, that I wouldn't reach for you again. You ruined me enough. Nothing will ever be the same, and no one will ever know me to be a good man again. And don't you dare say that these weren't your intentions, because you knew your acts would cause tension between the town.
I knew I should have confessed in the court, but I was too scared my previous acts of witchcraft would have escorted me right to hell. My plan wasn't to hurt you, John, but to get rid of Elizabeth. You say you love my husband, but your acts didn't just ruin myself, but destroyed John as well. You made a mockery out of him and threw his reputation to the devil. You don't know the love that me and John shared. It was real and you ruined it.
Enough with the lies, Abigail. You need to realize that on my part, it was a mistake and it's over. Stop thinking I wanted more than what it was.
I can't take any more of her cries for love. It's pathetic. I concur with her statement. But I wasn't finished. You said enough. I need to stick to my word. Like I said, we burn a hot fire here. It melts down all the concealment. We must get to the bottom of this. Yes, please. Just give her what she deserves and get on with it. Not another word. As I ask you to speak. Now, I'm the judge of this court. Abigail, stand before me. Aye, sir. I know you didn't escape to England by yourself. Now, where's your accomplice? Mercy! Hi, sir. It's Abigail. What do you know of Abigail and the witchcraft she confesses of?
Sir, I've witnessed Abigail's acts of witchcraft. I've been with her all along, which is why I've never been accused.
Speak on these acts of witchcraft you're trying to tell on me.
Abigail has wanted Elizabeth gone for a while now, which is how this all started.
Is that true, Abigail?
Aye, sir.
Mercy, continue.
It was Abby's idea to have the girls dance in the woods, and while all the attention was on Betty, Abigail was planning to ruin Elizabeth.
How dare you! I knew it was you! Sons, I was only talking to Mercy.
Abigail stick herself with a sewing needle and blame it on the puppet in the Proctor household. Scared, sir, scared of what will happen to her, but she knows confessing is what she has to do.
Abigail, is this true?
Aye, sir, it is all true.
Now release my husband! Quiet, I'm not done with him yet! I don't know what you're saying is the truth.
With Mercy as my witness and my confession matching John's in the courtroom, how can you see the truth in all this?
Mercy, do you have any more evidence to confirm that Abigail is a witch?
Well, in the courtroom, after Mary accused Abigail of lying, Abigail pretended to see a bird on top of the courtroom. She pretended to feel a cold rush to her body and had the girls follow. However, she told me later that none of this was true, and she had the girls follow her in the acts.
What does Abigail pretending have to do with her confession?
You see, sir, I pretended that...
Please stop speaking. I'm asking Mercy for a reason.
She is dissembling this to make it seem like she is the victim of witchcraft, not the one performing it.
Mercy, amelia your explanation. He may not understand what you're saying.
Abigail made me and all the other girls follow everything she did, making it seem like we were the normal ones, and everyone who didn't see the bird or feel the chill were witches.
Clearly, it only takes a witch's power to fool an entire town, sir.
How you aren't just confessing to save John's life?
John Proctor has already told me that he would never reach for me again. I know that now. It is my guilt. I have gone against the Puritan religion and disgraced my name. That is why I confess.
Aye, sir, for what she is saying is true. She would not confess for nothing.
Abigail?
Sir, I have not witnessed any witchcraft in my time, but if I were to choose someone to perform it, it'd be her.
I wouldn't confess to something I didn't do. I can't live with this guilt any longer.
I believe she is capable of this. If she committed adultery with my husband, it doesn't come as a surprise that she did this too. She has iniquity in her plan. Well, Abigail, since you have confessed, I have no other choice but to believe you.
Well, what happens now?
Condemn
I
her!
can't condemn her. She confessed to being a witch.
This town, she needs to be put to death.
She did the right thing and confessed. She deserves to live.
She will not be killed because she confessed to being a witch.
What about me?
Well, if you say you knew about Abigail's witchcraft, why didn't you say anything?
I had to go about the situation gingerly. I didn't say anything for the fear that Abigail would perform her witchcraft on me, so I kept it a secret until she changed her mind.
She let all this chaos circulate throughout town. You still didn't say anything.
I apologize, sir. I didn't mean any harm by it.
She deserves a consequence, sir.
If Abigail isn't being hung, then Mercy should be. No, I refuse to let her hang for my sins.
I'm not hanging the girl. Silence from everyone.
But she deserves a punishment.
God will punish her for her sins eventually. I don't have to.
Thank you, sir.
So it's settled. No one will be hanged, but you should all know you will pay for your mistakes later on. Everyone stay here. I'm going to go get the confession papers.
Things go back to the way they were.
I told you I'd save you, Elizabeth.
Now we can raise our fourth child in peace and watch her live out her life.
It's a girl. Finally, the girl we've always wanted.
Aye, John, finally.
Are you sure you want to confess?
Aye, sir, I'm sure.
Then it is settled. You'll sign these papers and confirm the confession. Williams is a witch and she will not be condemned.
So you're just gonna let her go free? She still loves John and she still wants me dead.
Goody Proctor, there's nothing else I can do. She has confessed. This is out of my hands.
Elizabeth, I'll always keep you safe. Forget about Abigail.
You're free to go. But just remember, God will punish you for your mistakes.